Chosen ones, pause for a moment and listen. This message didn't appear in front of you by chance. Spirit is reaching for you right now, and the timing is intentional. Something deep inside you has been searching for clarity, for reassurance, for truth. And this is it. A reminder is unfolding, a truth you once knew but may have lost touch with. Heaven never forgot it. You are about to reconnect with who you truly are, why you've always felt different, and why God has been preparing a specific person to enter your life. Someone who will bring what has been missing for far too long. From the very beginning, the chosen ones have walked a solitary road. You've carried weight that most people could never handle. Still, your spirit didn't collapse. Instead, it endured. You were judged, misunderstood, dismissed, and pushed aside. People couldn't grasp your depth, your insight, or the fire burning inside you. They tried to reduce you, to quiet you, but every attempt only strengthened your voice. This wasn't random. This was destiny calling you forward. Spiritual awakening changes everything. Once your eyes open, you can't unsee the truth. You recognize the illusions, the manipulation, the systems designed to keep people unconscious. And suddenly you feel out of place. Like a traveler in a world that doesn't speak your language, but you were never meant to blend in. You were created to stand apart. God's fire moved differently through you, and that difference made you a target. Some spoke lies about you, others betrayed you. Many tried to bury you under rejection and shame. What they didn't realize was that God was quietly authoring your story. Every tear, every heartbreak, every lonely moment became a seed. And now those seeds are breaking the surface. What was withheld from you is returning, because heaven remembers what the world tried to take. And here is where the message goes deeper. For many of you, God is sending someone into your life, a woman chosen long before this moment. She is not ordinary. She is not like those who hurt you. She has been refined in silence, strengthened through trials, and shaped by faith. She arrives as restoration, as confirmation, as evidence of God's faithfulness. Through her, you will experience loyalty, understanding, and love that once felt unreachable. This connection goes far beyond the physical. It is spiritual. She carries wisdom that opens doors, compassion that heals old wounds, and a presence that feels like safety. She understands depth because she has walked through her own darkness. She knows how to give without jealousy, without fear, without betrayal. She is the answer to prayers you whispered when no one else could hear. Chosen one, release your doubt. You've been trained by pain to expect loss, to brace for betrayal, to guard your heart. But that cycle is breaking now. This woman is not coming to take from you. She is coming to restore, to honor the divine within you. When she enters your life, it will feel like alignment, like something missing has finally returned home. There may be resistance. Darkness always reacts when divine connections form. Doubt may try to creep in. Distractions may arise, but remember this: what God establishes cannot be undone. What is sealed in heaven cannot be stolen on earth. This is more than two people meeting. This is prophecy fulfilled, a covenant remembered, a living testimony. She is sent not because you are weak, but because you are strong. Even warriors need rest. Even leaders need loyalty. Even those with great callings deserve great love. Everything you endured was preparation. Every denial made space for divine delivery. What felt like punishment was protection. God's timing has always been exact. You were trained in silence. The wilderness shaped you. Isolation taught you. While others chased approval, you were being refined by God Himself. And now you are ready to receive what is pure, aligned, and ordained. Chosen one, prepare your heart. Do not let old wounds block what is arriving. Do not believe the lie that you are unworthy of love, loyalty, or abundance. You are worthy. If this message resonated with your spirit, like this video, subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Your journey isn't over. It's just entering alignment. You always were worthy. No matter how much the world tried to convince you otherwise, heaven already marked you. Your identity was settled long before doubt ever touched you. This woman is not entering your life because you are lacking or desperate. She is coming because you are prepared. Prepared to walk in alignment. Prepared to receive restoration. Prepared to step into a life that was spoken over you before you ever took your first breath. When she appears, it won't feel forced. There will be no chasing, no confusion, no emotional exhaustion. It will move with divine ease. Your spirit will recognize her before conversations even begin. Your soul will feel the confirmation before logic catches up. This connection has nothing to do with surface attraction or fleeting emotion. This is destiny unfolding. Two vessels, both chosen, meeting at the exact moment heaven intended. And understand this, she does not arrive empty. She brings with her blessings that open doors you've prayed over for years. She carries words that restore your identity when the world tries to distort it again. Her love is rooted so deeply in God that no storm can shake it. She comes to build, not break, to pour in, not take from, to heal, not reopen wounds. Through her, you will witness what divine love looks like when it takes human form, faithful, steady, and pure. The enemy will attempt to remind you of your past. He will replay betrayals, resurface old heartbreaks, and whisper that history will repeat itself. But hear this clearly. Those experiences were lessons, not cycles. They were redirections, not punishments. That season is over. The pattern has been broken. This is a new chapter. And in this chapter, you are no longer surviving on fragments. You are receiving fullness. Trust the process. The same God who sustained you in the fire is now leading you into fulfillment. The same God who counted every tear is now sending comfort through connection. The same God who never left you is now revealing his faithfulness in tangible form. You are entering a season where your heart can finally rest, your soul can finally exhale, and your spirit can finally rejoice. This is why the battles were so intense. This is why the resistance against your life was relentless. The enemy caught glimpses of what was coming and tried to destroy you before you arrived here. He attacked your relationships, your peace, your self-worth, even your faith. He wanted you convinced that you were unlovable, alone, forgotten. But he failed. You endured, and endurance leads to inheritance. You've always felt misunderstood for a reason. Your spirit carried a frequency too high for those living in lower awareness. They couldn't understand your depth, your vision, or your purity. What they couldn't control, they rejected. What they couldn't dim, they mocked. They labeled you as too intense or never enough. But in reality, they were witnessing an anointing they could not contain. Now God is revealing publicly what he already declared privately. By sending this woman, he is affirming what was always true. You are chosen, you are favored, and you are worthy of divine love. She is not coming to repair you because you were never broken. She is coming to stand beside you as living proof of God's promises fulfilled. Together, your union will dismantle strongholds. Your connection will speak louder than words. It will be evidence that love anchored in God cannot be destroyed. She has been in preparation just like you. She walked her own wilderness. She endured her own refining fire. She knows loneliness, betrayal, waiting, and loss. That is why she will recognize you instantly. Your spirits are tuned to the same frequency. This bond will not be manufactured. It will be remembered, like two flames realizing they were always meant to burn together. When she comes, do not retreat out of fear. Do not allow old wounds to convince you that trust is dangerous or love is temporary. You are not repeating a cycle. You are stepping into a covenant. She is not a test. She is not a distraction. She is destiny. She is not here to drain you. She is here to multiply what God has placed inside you. This love is not ordinary. It is kingdom love. It heals generational wounds. It restores faith in people. It teaches that true connection does not compete. It completes. Through her, God is showing you that not every heart is against you. Not every soul seeks to harm you. Some are sent to walk with you. Together, your light will awaken others. Your connection will remind people that restoration is real, that prayers whispered in silence are heard, that God never forgets his children. Your lives will testify that heaven's promises are not symbolic. They are living reality. And understand this, This is bigger than companionship. This is assignment. Your calling is weighty, and with weight comes partnership. Alone, you survived. Together, you expand. Where you grow weary, she strengthens. Where you hesitate, she intercedes. Where you fight, she covers you in prayer. This is alignment meant to carry you further than you could ever go alone. Prepare your heart. Release bitterness. Release old narratives of unworthiness. Those stories were written in pain, not truth. This is a season of fulfillment. Soften your heart. Trust again. Remember, God does not miss. If He says she is coming, she is coming. And when she arrives, you will know this is not coincidence. It is covenant. This covenant is not built on conditions or appearances. It is rooted in spirit, written into eternity before either of you existed. That's why her presence will awaken something ancient within you. A peace beyond explanation, a familiarity beyond words, a love that feels older than time. Every delay was necessary. Every heartbreak was preparation. Without them, you wouldn't recognize what is holy. Without them, you wouldn't protect what is sacred. Without them, you might mistake her for just another passerby, when she is the embodiment of a divine promise. Chosen one, this promise carries destiny. She is not entering your life simply to comfort you, but to confirm you. To confirm that God never ignored your cries. To confirm that your story was always leading to redemption. To confirm that you were never chosen to suffer endlessly, but to receive restoration in abundance. If this message resonates with your spirit, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay connected. What's unfolding is only the beginning. The Father is making one thing clear to you right now: His word never fails. What He spoke over your life is not delayed out of neglect. It is delayed for precision. Every promise will come to pass exactly as declared, no matter how long it takes. Opposition will rise, so do not be unaware. The enemy trembles at divine alignment because when chosen ones unite, chains shatter, walls collapse, and spiritual territory shifts. Expect resistance, expect envy, expect distractions. But above all, expect protection, because heaven is already ahead of every scheme. What is written above cannot be erased below. This woman is not threatened by your calling. She was created to walk beside it. She will respect the anointing on your life, not rival it. She will invest in your vision, not drain it. Where others only saw your flaws, she will recognize the God within you. And through her eyes, you will finally see yourself as heaven always has, set apart, anointed, cherished, and chosen. When she enters your life, recognition will come effortlessly. There will be no confusion. Your spirit will respond instantly. Your heart will settle. Peace will surround you, even if everything around you is still unfolding. God does not operate in chaos. He brings confirmation. He brings clarity. And this woman will carry that confirmation simply by being who she is, through her presence, her words, and the way her spirit aligns naturally with yours. You are stepping into a season where what was withheld is being restored in full measure. Not pieces, not fragments, overflow. You will witness reversals. Those who doubted you will watch your restoration. Those who dismissed you will see you honored. Those who tried to bury you will watch you rise, and she will be part of that rising, a visible reminder that God exalts those who remain faithful in obscurity. Do not fear the weight of this blessing. Yes, it carries responsibility, but you have been prepared. Every rejection refined you. Every lonely night strengthened you. Every delay shaped your character. You are no longer who you once were. You have been transformed into someone capable of stewarding covenant love, sustaining divine connection, and carrying destiny without letting pride corrupt it. This woman is not sent only for comfort, she is sent for purpose. She is both gift and assignment. Through her, joy will increase, but so will responsibility. Together, you will face new battles and win them side by side. She is not the destination. She is the appointed partner for the journey. Your past connections failed because they were never aligned with your soul. They were lessons, not lifetimes. Temporary teachers, not permanent companions. God allowed them so you could discern the difference between imitation and covenant. Those connections drain you. This one will replenish you. They exposed wounds. She will help heal them. This partnership will be sacred and protected. It will carry God's presence in every detail. Where there was confusion before, there will be clarity. Where there was pain, restoration. She is not coming to save you. God alone does that. She is coming as a vessel, a living reflection of His love and intention for your life. And do not overlook this truth. You are a blessing to her as well. Just as she is an answer to your prayers, you are an answer to hers. You are her confirmation, her peace after the storm, her reminder that waiting was not in vain. This is not a one-sided blessing. It is a mutual assignment. Together you will build what neither of you could alone. When two chosen vessels align, darkness is shaken. This is more than romance. It is warfare. It is healing. It is proof that light always overcomes shadow. Doors will open that once stayed shut. Opportunities will flow where there was once resistance. Blessings will arrive in ways that surprise even you, not because of who you are individually, but because of who you become together under God's covering. This is why preparation matters. Guard your heart, guard your mind, guard your spirit. The enemy will attempt to send counterfeits, things that look right but lack depth. Stay discerning. The real one will never drain you. She will never confuse you. She will never pull you away from God. She will draw you closer. Your waiting was not wasted. Every moment was an investment shaping you into someone strong enough to carry this covenant wisely. You are ready, she is ready, and heaven is ready to reveal what has been hidden. Through your union, others will be awakened. Hope will be restored. Faith will rise in those who thought God forgot them. What you believed was loss was protection. What felt like rejection was redirection. What looked like an ending was only preparation. Now your season has arrived. The desert is behind you. Your worth no longer needs proving. You will no longer beg for crumbs when a table has been prepared. And seated beside you will be the one God sent, carrying love, loyalty, peace, restoration, and purpose. The tide has turned. What was once withheld is being released. The blessings you thought were gone were never lost, only reserved. Reserved for the right time, reserved for the right alignment, reserved for when you were strong enough to hold them. She will see what others missed. Where others judged your scars, she will see resilience. Where others mocked your silence, she will hear wisdom. She will recognize the crown on your life even when others only saw dust. Do not fear this blessing. Do not sabotage it with doubt. God's gifts often feel unfamiliar because they do not carry pain. Trust the peace. Trust the fruit. Trust the alignment. This union is about legacy. What you build together will echo through generations. Your love will heal. Your obedience will free others. Your covenant will glorify God. And remember, nothing was random. Nothing was wasted. Everything led here. Your appointed time has arrived. Blessings are never casual. They demand stewardship. This woman is not an accident or a coincidence. She is sacred trust, placed in your care by God Himself. She is not meant to be handled carelessly, spoken to lightly, or treated as optional. What heaven entrusts is always valuable. As she pours strength into you, you must also pour into her. As she honors your assignment, you are called to honor hers. Covenant is not one-sided. It is mutual, and when that balance is honored, divine favor flows freely. She will stand beside you when the fire rises, but you must also cover her in prayer. She will lift you when storms press in, but you must shield her with wisdom, loyalty, and protection. This is why your refining was necessary. This is why the pressure did not break you. God was shaping your discernment so you would recognize treasure when it arrived. So you would never confuse what is holy with what once only looked familiar. God does not waste His treasures. He would not place her in your life if you were not prepared to steward her with maturity. This alignment carries power far beyond romance or words. It carries healing. It carries restoration. It carries prophecy coming to life. You will notice that with her, prayers begin to move quicker. Doors open with less resistance. Attacks lose their strength faster. Not because she replaces God, but because she amplifies what God has already deposited within you. She is not the source. She is the multiplier, a key that unlocks another layer of your destiny. And as you walk together, a deeper truth will settle in your spirit. This was never just about companionship. It was about God revealing himself through alignment, about showing the world that divine unions still exist, that heaven still intervenes, and that promises spoken long ago still manifest right on time. Your story will speak louder than words. It will remind others that waiting is not wasted, that faith is never forgotten, and that delays are often divine protection. The season of denial is closing. The wandering is ending. You are stepping into fulfillment, into alignment that was written before time itself. When she arrives, you will understand this was not luck, not chance, not coincidence. It is the hand of God restoring what you thought was lost. The broken places will overflow with wholeness. The areas once mocked will shine with favor. What looked like ashes will bloom into undeniable beauty. And your testimony will silence every voice that doubted you. The woman God sends will not only walk beside you, she will stand as living proof that God's promises never fail, no matter how long they take. The world may not understand this bond. They may question it, envy it, or speak against it, but none of that will matter. What God establishes, no human voice can undo. This connection will be sealed in the Spirit, guarded by heaven, and driven by purpose. It will bless not only your life, but lives far beyond your vision. So lift your head, chosen one. The isolation is ending. The silent tears are being redeemed. You are entering a chapter of companionship, restoration, and holy alignment. No longer will you question if love was meant for you. No longer will you wonder if you were designed to walk alone. God is answering fully, and his answer comes through a vessel prepared specifically for you. Take a breath. Release the weight of the past. Open your spirit completely, because when she arrives, you must receive without fear, without hesitation, without doubt. This is not another cycle of loss. This is the fulfillment of a promise. The wait is over. The breakthrough is here. The promise is alive. And soon you will see with your own eyes that what God sends is always greater than what you imagine. If this word resonated with your spirit, declare it now. Comment 777, I am chosen. Share this with another chosen soul. Stay connected, because your season has arrived. This is your moment. Step into it